All right, these are the things that I said I was going to stop doing in 2024, my New Year's resolutions to myself. I said I was going to stop being delusional. I said I was going to stop entertaining men I was not interested in. I said I was not going to talk to any of my exes and consider a re-relationship with any of them. I said I'm going to argue or yell at nobody. I've been doing pretty good on that, though, because I've been secluded and isolating the mess out of myself, baby. I ain't arguing. Just to prove people. I said I was not going to be lazy and I was going to stick to the gym. I said I was going to keep my hair done and not look like a crap. We gonna try again in 2025 because I ain't did nothing I told myself I wasn't bringing into 2025. I brought it all.
Hello everyone, this is Emmanuel Cook. We will be reacting to a new video today, so make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, and let's get into the video.
Not gonna lie, I feel as I get older, New Year's is really like my favorite holiday because just for like 10 seconds, it's the most delusional, optimistic holiday. You know, depending on who you are, everybody just get drunk, get together, and then like we just excited because, you know, we done made it through another year. We really feel like this the reset we need. Shots is flowing, drinks is flowing. Everybody just done stayed up just for this moment. You watch the ball drop 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody screaming Happy New Year. And it's like them first 3 days of the year, you really feel like this is gonna be my year. And it's funny too because everybody is so optimistic. You know, for them first 3 days, you might be in the gym a little bit more. You might even try to be eating that salad. You might even try a couple new habits, a couple new things. But it's something about that 4th, 5th day, you just kind of like mellow on now. But still, but personally for me, I feel like New Year's is for the adults. Just for that small moment. You know, everybody's just optimistic, delusional, and it's just fun. I don't know.
My entire 2025 will be dedicated to being skinny and rich. And I know that's like the thing you're not supposed to say. I don't give a fuck. I'm just going to say it. My 2024 was the best year ever because I finally just admitted out loud that I want to be rich and skinny. I got over the fear of people coming for me because broken fat people tell you that the most honorable thing that you could ever be is broken fat. That just somehow makes you a better person, right? Fuck that. I would much rather be hated for being rich and skinny than loved for being broken fat.
January 1st is next week. I'm going to lock in and go so hard for my goals. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because why can't you do that today? Why do you have to wait a week and a half to get started on your goals? Every year you make the same promise to yourself, and halfway through January, you're already breaking the promise you made to yourself. The biggest form of disrespect is what you're showing to yourself by not honoring your own words. And you don't have to wait until Monday, New Year's Day, the start of a new month, the start of a new week to get started on your goals. You want to lose weight? You want to get started on your goals? You want to eat right? You want to get into fitness? Do it now. And don't tell me it's something about a new year that just gives me the motivation that I need, because where was that same energy last year and the year before that and the year before that? New Year's resolutions is the biggest scam that we just keep feeding into when you can easily get started on whatever it is that you want today. You don't have to be perfect, but you can start. And it's not going to be easy, but waiting another week and a half is making it easier. All you're doing is giving yourself yet another excuse to continue the crappy habits and behaviors that you have. Honor yourself by respecting the promises that you make to yourself and not waiting another moment to get it done.
Y'all, because my top goal for 2025 is to organize my life. My health postpartum has been absolute trash. Garbage, if you will. My husband and I have also recently realized that we probably both have ADHD, which is a fun thing to realize 3.5 years into marriage. All the arguing about where dishes go once they're dirty, in the sink or next to the sink, makes sense now. Anyways, so our goal for 2025 is to organize and simplify our life, which is a phenomenal goal to have, but when you don't know how to do that, it can be overwhelming. Join me in 2025, where every day I'm going to be simplifying or organizing something in my life. I have a couple of ideas already, and I cannot wait to share them with you. If you have ideas of spaces that you need organized in your life, drop them in the comments below because I want to help you and I want to do this alongside you.
Here are 5 habits that I'm going to be using in 2025 to level up and make 2025 my year, and why you should consider using them too. The first is moving, but also moving with strength. I am going to get back onto walking all the time, walking further when I'm parking places, making sure I'm getting an intentional walk in every single day. But on top of it, I'm also going to be weightlifting, because I have not been weightlifting that much over the last 5 or so years, and I do think it has affected my body and my metabolism. The next thing is negative self-talk. No more negative self-talk. Positive self-talk only. When you are constantly telling yourself, I'm not as good as them, I don't look as good as them, I can't accomplish those things that they have, my accomplishments aren't good enough, then that is the reality that you live in. You have to change it from the inside out. Third is eating more whole foods. I have been really trying to incorporate getting more fruits, veggies, nuts, things that come from an unprocessed source, and it's been helping me stay fuller longer and eat better. Next is using all of my products before I buy more. I am a dopamine spender, and I do love to find new products that I think are going to enhance my life, or maybe buy new leggings, because I've been using a lot of leggings lately, but I'm going to stop that. I need to save my money next year, and I really want to level up financially. And last but not least, embracing where I'm at. Loving where I am today, who I am with today, the jobs that I have today, because even if they're not the end goal, they are a part of the journey, and they are just as important as the goals that I want to get to.
Y'all done already stressed 2025 out already. The poor year is already burdened by the expectation that you're going to change. The year is already burnt out and tired and exhausted and overwhelmed, because you have placed this expectation that this thing is going to happen. It's going to be the time. It's going to be the year. No, you done already done it. You done already did the same thing you did leaving out of 2023. 2024 wasn't different because you didn't change your mindset. You didn't decide. You didn't make the decision to do something different and not wait for a fresh start of a year. At the end of the day, you don't need a new month. You don't need a new week. The day in front of you. We get a fresh start every single goddamn day. Every single day you're given a new chance to do something different. Every single hour you're given a new chance to do something different. You could do something different. You could mess up a minute ago and then decide right now that you have to make the changes that you need to make. Stop burdening the year, because you bring in all of that energy of disappointment, because you've disappointed yourself, into that new year, and you can't shift that energy like that. It takes a while for energy to shift. Leave the damn year alone, please. Let it be. Let it breathe. Change you.
I'm at the gym, and while I'm working out, I just happened to hear 2 guys talking about, how they hate the first of the year because the gym just gonna be filled with a whole bunch of unnecessary people. Yes, I was ear hustling. Mind your business. I am one of those people who started at the gym at the beginning of 2024. Had I listened to the discouraging words of the people who seem to believe that they own the gym and the space within, I would not be where I am now. I stayed focused, I stayed determined, and I actually used those words from those people to encourage me to keep going. If you are one of the people that are planning to start working out on January of 2025, I need you to save this video. Whenever you start to feel discouraged, I need you to come back to this video as a reminder that you deserve to be at that gym. You deserve to live a healthier life. And do not allow anybody in that space make you feel like you should not be there. Don't focus on anything but your goals. Don't compare yourself to anybody, and don't worry what anybody is thinking about you. Remember that you are not doing this for anyone's approval but your own. Be a blessing.
Okay, I figured it out. For me to fix everything, all I need to do is drink more water, go to the gym more regularly, eat healthier, drink less alcohol, get more sleep, drastically change my perception of what success looks like, start giving myself credit for things that I have accomplished instead of focusing on my failures, stop comparing myself to others, stop seeking validation from people who don't know me, especially men who don't know me, start being grateful for people around me who do love me and support me, and make sure that they know that I love and support them too. And then we'll be good. Oh, and $1 million.
I might be literally the only hater of this, but I am a hater of the big ass calendar. Okay. The big ass calendar and things like it. All of the reinvent yourself in 2025, rebrand. Let's do an entire rebrand. No, we're not doing a rebrand. Okay. A rebrand takes time and resources and to change your life. No, we don't need to change your life. You don't need to be unrecognizable. You need to improve what you have going on right now, because you only have right now what you have going on right now. Okay. So there's no sense in writing down what you're going to do 7 months from now when your life is going to look so different 7 months from now, especially if you decide to start improving what you have going on right now. 7 months from now, you're going to be a completely different person. Okay. Regardless, you don't need to fucking rebrand. You don't need to be unrecognizable in 2025 to have a better life and point you in the direction. There's already things that are working. Okay. There's already things that are working. No rebrand. You don't need a rebrand. Okay. You're not a company. Anyway, it makes you, it's planner porn. Okay. It's planner corn. Maybe I shouldn't say the porn word, but it is just addicting to plan these things out and never actually do any of the work. It is so addicting. Don't get lost in the trap.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you want 2025 to actually be a new year, you have to take new aligned action. Create new habits, surround yourself with new people, put yourself in new environments. What got you to where you are today is not going to get you to where you want to go. So if you are looking for 2025 to be a year of growth, expansion, transformation, you have to be willing to shed what no longer serves you and start taking action as the future version of yourself. How would she move today to actually grow and become the woman who makes bold decisions, who actually has the success that she wants in 2025? So just remember, what got you here is not going to get you to where you want to go.
Y'all, the person that's always running late, a serial runner later, chronically tardy all the time. Y'all, I'm ready to do better with my life. I'm ready to turn my life around. I'm tired of rushing. I'm tired of leaving the house late when I had plenty of time to leave on time. Like, I'm ready to do better. Yeah. And 2025 is my year.
You have got to do this on New Year's Eve. I've talked about this before, but since we're in this no man's land between Christmas and New Year's when everything is just a blur and time doesn't exist, you've got to use the time to do this because it's awesome. Just go to futureme.org. It's completely free. You make an account and then you write a letter to yourself that will be sent in the future. And you can set the send date to any date that you want, but what I like to do is on New Year's Eve, I write a letter to myself. Basically talking about everything I've experienced in the last year and all of my hopes and dreams for the year to come. And then I set the delivery date to New Year's Eve the following year. It can be as long as you want. You can add a picture. It's really awesome. I just find that it is a really nice way to start the year, to kind of hear from myself from the past. And it also feels like my future self is like sending me love and energy across the universe. I love it so much. Like I said, it's completely free. They've been doing it for 20 years and I'm obsessed with it. Has anybody else tried this? Like, let me know what you think.
A quick reminder, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And let's continue the video.
All right, so real quick. I love how people are coming on here and saying they no longer do New Year's resolutions and they have their own methodologies and their own ways that they take on the new year. And mine has been themed. So in 2023, I decided that my theme for the year would be language is important because I'm really into linguistics, being mindful of how you speak to people, how you talk about people, how you just have a frame of reference when it comes to language that you're using in regards to certain things. And so for 2024, I carried that theme over and I picked up a new theme, which was curating a true community. And I'd like to think I've mostly accomplished this for 2024, but I plan to carry it on to 2025 as I carry on language is important as well. In 2025, it's making my inner child happy. So I saw a quote that said, the inner child in me would be proud of the woman that I had become. And I couldn't relate because if you knew little Tori, she wanted to be a lot of things. And while I've become many of those things in certain regards, I haven't become the biggest thing. And that is the thing that I am pursuing in 2025 and beyond.
Come here. Everyone gather around. I have a list. I have a list of things that we all need to take inventory of heading into 2025. Number one, we need to take inventory of our priorities. Have you been prioritizing yourself, or have you been taking care of everyone else around you? In 2025, we're going to prioritize ourselves first and then take care of everyone else. Number two, our friendships. A friendventory, if you will. You get an odd feeling every time you hang out with that one dude or that one girl. Let's reassess. Let's cut that off. Let's block, unfriend, delete, etc. It's okay. You'll make a new friend. Number three, let's take an inventory of our sock and panty drawer. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to let go. The panties are old. The boxers are stained. The socks have holes. The panties aren't cotton. Let's let go. Let's throw that out. Let's throw it out. We're heading into 2025. Number four, our makeup and our makeup brushes. This one's hard. First of all, wash your makeup brushes. You gotta do it like the rent is due. Like, you gotta at least every 4 weeks wash your makeup brushes. And then the makeup, I know it is hard, but we got to throw out those makeup palettes that we've been holding on to since like 2016. Like, I feel like something's different about 2025. We really have to let go of these things. Like, we have to let them go, throw them out. And then number five, I know that mattress covers, like mattress protectors, are washable. And if you don't have a mattress cover, what are you doing? But even still, I like to literally replace it every year. Every December, I get a new mattress protector. It just feels like something you should throw away after a year. I don't care how many times you washed it. And then as a bonus, that's 5 for 2025. I feel like it's cute. But as a bonus, I just thought of this on the bus today coming home. But let's wash our winter coats. Like, we are only in the first leg of winter, and it already smells like BO and onions on the public transit. Like, let's wash our winter coats before the new year. Thank you.
So it is almost 2025. A lot of us have like new goals that we actually want to accomplish in the next year. So I think that the key is to build new habits. Like, starting now. Build new habits starting now. And those habits will continue until the next year. You will reach your goals for 2025. And as for me, my goals for 2025 is to save a lot and to invest every single week for a full year straight. I have already started this, and I plan to continue it into the new year. So, but I am extremely excited and optimistic about the year 2025. I am super psyched, and I cannot wait to see what the new year brings for me. And I hope that all of you accomplish your goals as well in the year 2025.
I always used to be very jealous of people who trusted their own opinions and would just make decisions for themselves, and to everyone else it probably seemed like they just like made choices like out of nowhere, but it's just because they didn't feel the need to like ask everybody else's opinion. And I grew up with a very strict mom, so I really didn't trust myself. Like, I couldn't really make decisions for myself. I always had a fear that I was making the wrong decision. And I would always, no matter what it was, it could be like what I'm going to eat, what I'm buying at the store. Like, I would have like decision anxiety. Like, it was like crippling. Like, I couldn't make choices for myself without like asking a friend, like a boyfriend, my mom, like something. And I just like didn't like living like that, especially if it was like I had two choices that I had to make, and it's just like if someone picked the one that I knew that I wanted, I felt validated. But if they picked the opposing choice, I would feel like, oh, well, should I make that decision? Like, do they know better than me? And most of the time I would pick what they would say, and I would be unhappy because I just felt like they knew better. And somewhere in my late 20s, I realized that meant like I didn't really trust myself and my own choices to make for my own life. And I just didn't want to be like that. And I realized recently, like, I really became the person like I wanted to be. Like, any of my friends could vouch for me. Like, when I make a decision, that's my decision. I don't really ask people, hey, do you think I should do this? Hey, do you think I should cut my hair like this? Hey, do you think I just do it. Like, and the thing is when you tell, there's nothing wrong with seeking advice from people, but when you tell too many people, it's like too many cooks in the kitchen, you know? And then the recipe gets fucked up. Because you know what you want, and now you've told other people your choices. And even when you're sound in your choice and you're just telling them, oh, well, why would you do something like that? Why would you go and do this? Why would you do this? And a lot of the times people want facts. They operate off logic. They want to know the numbers. They want to know the trajectory. And sometimes when you make choices, especially like me, like I'm a very logical person, but sometimes I just know what feels right. And I know what's good for me. And I had to learn to trust that. And a lot of people don't operate like that. So it's just like, it can be discouraging to like tell people things like that. And they just want an answer. Like, well, like, how are you going to afford that? Like, how are you going to do that? Like, do you even know anybody who... And it's just like all these unnecessary voices of doubt in your head. And I just really didn't want to be that, like, live my life like that or be that type of person. And I really stopped. Like, I really just, when I make decisions, I'll pop out with whatever it is that I decided. I'll be like, hey guys, by the way, I'm doing this. Do my parents love that I live like this? Not necessarily. I'm sure they wish that I voiced more opinions to them and asked them more things. But it's like I spent most of my youth always asking. Especially when you have such a strict parent, like you have to ask permission for everything. And they're going to tell you, well, no, you can't do this because da-da-da-da-da, blah, blah. And it's, of course, your parents are trying to lead you in the right direction. But at some point, that became, like, crippling to me. And I just decided, I don't want to live like that anymore. And so, I don't.
Here are 5 small steps you can start doing before the new year to start your healing journey. Number 1 is clean up your phone, okay? And not by like deleting pictures, deleting apps, etc. I mean going through your contact list and getting rid of any old contacts that you do not use, blocking anybody that you do not speak to anymore that has hurt you in the past, unfollowing social media accounts, etc. Number 2, get your 10K steps a day. Or at least start going on walks daily. If you live somewhere cold, please layer up. Walking isn't only a form of cardio, but it can also help you clear your mind if anything's going on, and it's just a nice way to get outside. Number 3, get your finances in order. We're not spending money recklessly anymore. We are not buying things that we do not need anymore. Of course, it's okay to treat yourself, but make sure you have no financial stress, okay? Financial stress can definitely impact your healing journey. Number 4, start eating cleaner. I know it's definitely on y'all's list to start eating better. Eating better is better for your physical health and your mental health. Number 5, be consistent with your skincare and hair care. Look good, feel good.
Have y'all started on y'all New Year, New Me goals yet? You know, the ones that you say you really gonna stick to this year, but you're still gonna be over not thinking about them by January 31st. The 15th, if I'm being honest. But anyway, have y'all figured out y'all New Year, New Me goals yet?
If you need it to be a new year to start hitting your goals, you're honestly a fucking pussy. You just see all this shit like, I'll be straight up honest, bro. In 2024, I am not taking any shit. Getting rid of all the fake friends. I'm gonna start making bank, getting fucking jacked. All right, just like in 2023, 2022, and 2021. Just look back at all your guys' statuses from 1 year ago today. Isn't the Time Hop app still a thing or some shit? You guys say the same shit every year. You're gonna have the same fucking friends you had in 2023. And yeah, that's right, you've been an unmotivated piece of shit all year, but tomorrow, bro, that's when the gym and the money start coming in. Shut the fuck up.
I appreciate you guys watching the video today. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.